Today, we are going to be going over my favorite Hashira currently, and that is Tengen Uzui's backstory, along with his 3 wives. Lucky bastard. I mean, how dare you have 3 wives, bastard. So before he was the sound Hashira, Uzui was born into a shinobi family with a total of 9 children. During their training as children, 3 out of the 9 siblings died. Like, jeez. Their father was pretty up. He would have each of the siblings fight in a one-on-one battle while blindfolded, so you did not know who you were fighting. This is such dark shinobi training and very similar to the movie Ninja Assassin. God, I love that movie. Watch it if you have never seen it. I dare ya. I dare ya to watch it. Alright, back to the video. Tengen was also put into the same exact training battles with his siblings and not knowing he is actually killing them. Tengen ends up killing 2 of his siblings. Eventually he learns this, but of course, afterwards. Once Tengen turned 15 years old, 7 of his siblings have died, leaving only him and his younger brother by 2 years. So only 2 of them were left out of freaking 9 children. What kind of shinobi training is that? Wouldn't you want to keep building your family members and your shinobi family? I don't know. Seems a little odd to me. When they were children, their father was trying to mold them into what he wanted them to be and become for their family's clan. They were put through some of the toughest, most brutal type of training you can think of. Remember, think of Ninja Assassin, but it might be worse for Tengen here. Their father raised them to believe that they had to take innocent lives in order for their family to benefit, which, it's like, what? I don't know, that's a weird way of living. So when a male shinobi turns 15, they must have a wife, or in Uzui's case, wives, plural, to make more children for their families' clans. See what I mean? Their family wants them to do that, but then they end up having them kill each other. Tengen's father had such a stupid way of thinking. So dumb. Alright, let's continue. Tengen did not take to this way of living so easily, but his younger brother did. Come on, bro. Their father put them into battle, but Uzui now knows he will be fighting his last living brother. But his brother does not feel bad or guilty about killing his own brothers or sisters. Tengen was disgusted by this, and that's when he decided to leave the clan. Smart move, my fave Hashira. And by the way, I say fave on purpose. So he left the clan with his wives, not fighting his brother, and never to return to his family's village. At least he got 3 incredible hot wives out of it. Am I right, huh? Huh? Pretend I'm nudging you, because that's what I was pretending to do. Uzui's family does practice polygamy, so he had to have 3 wives once he turned 15, which explains why he has 3 wives. So it was kind of like forced on him, but I don't think he was complaining. This was very controversial. I'm sorry. This was very controversial when the arc was next in the anime. I remember people were like, what's going on here? It's like, come on, it's got to have something to do with the story, so just wait until you see it if you haven't read the manga. Now that Tengen and his wives are free from the disturbed teachings of his father, Uzui would teach all 3 of his wives, Makayo, Hinatsuru, and Suma, the value of the importance of their own lives before a mission, which is not the way they were in Uzui's family shinobi clan. Tengen was a bit hard on himself because not too long after they left, he would always say that he's going to hell for what he did there. And it was like a constant thing he would always say. Then one day he stopped. But that's because Makio got extremely mad with him. Hinatsura cried and Suma bit him. Bit him. I wish they would have shown that. That would have been funny. Tengen contemplated about going back and destroying every last member of the Uzui clan, but he couldn't bring himself to kill his own father and brother. Not too long afterwards, Tengen and his wives go off searching for the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, which, as we all know, is Kagaya. So they wanted to fight him to fight the good fight. Might as well put their amazing shinobi skills to better use. And of course, they eventually find him, and as we all know, Tengen ends up joining, and he climbs the ranks to where he is at today as the Sound Hashira. Well, he ends up retiring after the entertainment district, but that's how high up in the ranks he was able to get, of course. And he is known as the Sound Hashira, yes. As I said a couple times, he is one of my favorites. How about you? Let me know which Hashira is your favorite. A cool, fun factaroo here is that Uzui actually became a Hashira before Saname. But Saname is the stronger out of the two. So that's a very similar situation, like Akaza is like Uzui here, and Saname is like Doma. So after Mugen Train, who else was extremely nervous about Uzui's survival in the entertainment district? Whether when you first read it or first watched it, let me know in the comments. Me, I was a little nervous, but I didn't think they were going to do back-to-back deaths like that, so I wasn't really that nervous for him, but I actually disliked him a lot when we first see him. There was a lot of Hashira I disliked at first. Saname, even Obanai I didn't like Uzui, even Rengoku was kind of, because they all wanted Nezuko killed, so I didn't really like them until we see them in the next arcs. Like Rengoku, love him now. Uzui, my freaking favorite. So it's kind of funny how I hated most of them, besides a few of them, until like you get to see their personality more. Anyway, that is the backstory of Tengen Uzui, the Sound Hashira, and his 3 wives. Hope all of you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think about Uzui's backstory. And if you have seen Ninja Assassin, let me know your thoughts on that as well. I'm actually thinking about watching it because I kept talking about it in this video. But thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will get you on the next episode of Daredevil 19. And the Giyu backstory will be next. And I will also see you guys later.